guys, welcome back to my channel. Today's video is going to be a little bit different. In honor of my birthday coming up this week, I wanted to do 34 fun facts about me that you might not know. So without further ado, let's hop in. So I've written them all on a paper, so bear with me. I know I'm old school writing things down. So the first fact that I have is that I've been married for 6 years now with my husband that I met when I was 13 years old. Fact number 2 is that the number 24 is very important to us. So we're both born on the 24th day of the month. We met on October 24 and we got married on August 24th. We have 2 boys. One is 4 years old. His name is Logan. The second one is 18 months old and his name is Leo. I am 5'8". I am Portuguese, but I was born in Canada. I have 2 brothers, one who is turning 40 and one who is turning 29. I am the middle child. My older brother actually chose my name Kayla from a TV show called Days of Our Lives back then, and it just stuck. My favorite color is green. Any kind of shade of green. It doesn't have to be a specific green. I really do gravitate though to emerald green. I don't know if it's because it's my birthstone color, but it is the color that my eyes will attract the most. And if I have to pick, like, I don't know, a coffee cup or something, if there's a green shade in it, that is the one that I just gravitate to. I am right-handed, but my older brother is left-handed, so that could have been me. When I was younger, I wanted to play hockey. I guess it was because I wanted to be like my older brother, but my mom put me in figure skating. So I will let you guys know how that ended. My favorite dessert is crème brûlée. My favorite, all-time favorite junk food is chips. I cannot stop myself from eating chips. Don't give me a family-sized bag. I will end it. It will no longer exist. My favorite dish, this is it's sushi. I find myself always buying and ordering sushi when I'm seeking a comfort food or when I'm rushing and today didn't have time to make supper. It is always sushi. And so I guess that is my favorite dish. Number 3, actually we're on point number 14. Then number 3, it really resonates with my husband and I. We have 3 nieces, 3 nephews, and 3 godchildren. I recently just started driving in the month of January, so I got my license a long time ago. I've had it for about 10 years. But the first year that I was driving by myself, I almost got into a car accident in front of a police station nonetheless. And so I took it upon myself to just not let that anxiety be part of my life anymore. I eliminated driving, but with 2 children, it just makes sense that it was on my bucket list of things to do this year, was to relearn how to drive and be confident enough to drive alone with my 2 children. Because to be honest, it doesn't make sense that both parents have to take off work to go to a medical appointment, or both parents have to take off work to go to a recital when it's just a little something, you know. So it's just always better. I was always having to rely on my husband and it just became heavy, and I would get upset when my husband wasn't willing to go or wasn't available. So this way we're both very independent in driving now, so nothing is really stopping us. And that's perfect, especially when you have children. I think driving is something that you should do for yourself and for your kids. Number 16 is that I love coffee. Iced coffee, hot coffee, vanilla coffee, any kind of coffee. I love coffee. There is no hour for me to drink coffee. Obviously, before bed is not a good idea, but I find myself some days craving that cup of coffee, and I do it before bed. I do not drink decaf, so I guess it's something I just drink and I deal with the consequences later. The season of summer is my favorite season. I am a sun person. I love being by the water, in the warmth, playing outside, going for walks. It's definitely my favorite summer. I like winter, but our winters here are so cold. So I like it for the sports, but I do not like the season. My favorite season is summer, and second to that is fall, because of the beautiful colors outside and the fact that, you know, you lose that very hot humidity and it just becomes a little bit cooler. You can sleep with the windows open. So first summer, second fall. Christmas is my all-time favorite holiday. My house looks like a Hallmark movie by the time November 1st walks in. It is just the time of the year, the spirits, the giving, the reuniting around a table with family and friends, playing a board game, laughing, creating memories, living that experience through the eyes of our children now, seeing my parents be grandparents. It's so much more than just the Hallmark holiday that they make it to be, and it's always been my favorite holiday. It's apart from celebrating somebody on their birthday, Christmas is my favorite holiday. It is the best. I love it, and I feel like a child all over again every single year. I have a bachelor's degree in early childhood education. For those of you who already know, I've mentioned it in a past video. I used to work in a daycare. So that was my first real job. I worked there for 8 years. I loved it. I love being around children and watching them accomplish things that they didn't know that they could, that light going off when they understood something, how proud they were. I really loved it. Unfortunately for me, having children of my own, it was kind of hard to see myself spending all day giving myself to other people's children and then coming home and having that energy for mine. This is something that might change in the future, and it's something that I might go back to in work-wise, but for now, it's not what I do. For those who don't know, I modeled for an agency named Next Canada from the age of 13 to 29. I traveled to Japan for them. I walked the runway in Fashion Week. This is a whole other side of me that I don't really tell other people about. It's like a double life type of thing. Even younger, it was something that my mom was always very proud, like, look at my daughter in this magazine, and I was always more like, yeah, that's me. And people were like, my God, it's crazy. But for me, modeling was like an art. You tell me what you need, I will try to move my body and my facial expressions to what you want, and we create art together. And that's how I saw it. And I really enjoyed traveling, meeting people, working with that industry, photographers, other models, everybody from different backgrounds. I really loved it. Number 21, my mom is my best friend. And that's a sentence that stands on its own. Right now for work, I am a medical secretary at a hospital here in Montreal. On my spare time, something that I like to do to unwind is usually pour myself a nice cup of something fresh. I'm talking about alcoholic beverage at the end of the day, or a coffee, and just have a seat by the window or outside when the weather permits, and just read a couple pages from my book that I'll be reading at the moment. Number 24, I speak fluently in English, French, and Portuguese. Number 25, I still have one grandmother alive. She is the grandmother on my maternal side. She is 94 years old. So my children got to meet her and her husband. So my oldest got to meet my grandfather and my grandma, and unfortunately he passed away 2 years ago, and so my youngest didn't get to meet him, but they still have a great grandmother alive, which is really, really cool. I don't even know if they, sorry, I'm kind of emotional about this, but I don't even know if they understand how lucky they are, because my husband never met his own grandfather, so the fact that they can meet a great grandparent is really fortunate for them. Younger, if you asked me what I wanted to do for a living, it was fly a plane. I wanted to be a pilot. I've always been fascinated by planes. I love traveling by plane, the smell, the air, the noise, the luggages, everything. I just love it. I wish that I would have gone into this field and that I would have tackled those studies, but I didn't. But it is something that still fascinates me today. So I think this is like, you know, when some people are like, I wish I was an actress. Well, I guess I wish I was a pilot. Something I like to do at the end of the day to unwind and decompress is dim the lights after supper while I run the children's baths and light some candles. With children, that's not always something that we can do, but I do it and have candles on high surfaces. It's just a flicker of the lights, the lighting itself. It just calms me, and if I'm anxious for the next day or something going on, that always seems to calm me down. My love language is acts of service. It's how I show people that I love them, is by doing things for them without being asked. And it's something that I like to receive in return. Like when somebody looks at you and just knows what to do. Like if my husband looks at me and just doesn't say anything but makes me a coffee, that is love. That's my love language. It's somebody that looks at you and just understands. They just understand what you need in that moment. I've had a hard day and my husband will be the one to unload the dishwasher without me having to ask him. That is my love language. I have one tattoo on my wrist, and it's my eldest son's name, Logan. I plan on getting Leo's name somewhere as well. I know he's 18 months now. It's been taking a while because I don't know exactly where I want to put the tattoo yet. So also that's a matching tattoo with my husband. He has it on his chest and I have it on my wrist. I have 4 ear piercings, 2 on each ears. Number 31 on my list. I always thought I would have kids and be married by the age of 25. Instead, I got married at 28 and had kids at 29. So this little fact is to tell everybody that plans do change, life gets in the way, but in the end, you are exactly where you are supposed to be. Number 32, I used to keep a journal when I was younger, where I wrote all my thoughts, all my plans, how my day went, stuff that I ate. I looked everywhere for this darn thing and I can't find it. I wanted to read you guys a passage of something not too deep, but like just a little insight on my head back then. But unfortunately, you guys will have to just imagine what one of those passages would have been like. Number 33 is I want 3 children. Me and my husband, since day one when we started dating, we both come from families of 3 kids. And so that was kind of when I said I wanted 3 children and he said, no way, you want 3 children? So do I. I was just like, soulmate. So we want 3 children. At this point, girl or boy, it doesn't really matter. We just want another sibling for our children. And number 34, you guessed it, I'm turning 34 years old. It's such a harsh, I had a hard time saying the number 34. 33 was just so young and carefree, and 34 just sounds so harsh, but here I am, and I plan to make the best of this year with my little family, maybe travel a little bit. I have a couple of weddings to go to this year. Maybe I'll take you guys along to some of them, show you the outfits. But yeah, so I think this year is going to be a good one. Lots of growth, lots of happiness, lots of memories to be made, and I'm really looking forward to it. So thank you so much for watching my video on my birthday week, and if you liked my content, it means a lot for you. It really means a lot that you guys are here and watching these videos. This little side hustle that I've been doing on YouTube for a few months now, it really brings me a lot of pleasure and joy to just be creative in this type of way. So if you guys like what you see, please subscribe to my channel, leave a like and a comment in the comment section. I would love to get to know some of you guys. I'll catch you guys on the next video. Bye.